Hey guys, welcome back. So I have a quick tip for you. I tried to make a live on this, but the technical difficulties were just overwhelming. So here we go again. This is such a great tip for those who own the Bissell 2X ProHeat, the kind of the original mothership version of the Bissell ProHeat. And the idea is sometimes you may have a problem with the ProHeat that is pump related or the solenoid or there's a clog, but a lot of the clogging that happens in the ProHeat is a result of that heating element. Okay, and that element can get clogged up and gunked up, and then as the debris start to break loose from the heater, it kind of travels through the system, and then it kind of clogs up everything along the way. So the idea is to show you how to do a bypass of this, and because you don't absolutely need the heater, a lot of shampoos on the market don't utilize a heating element, and I'm going to show you how to just go straight from the pump and spray into the carpet or your upholsteries and things like that. All right, so stick around. All right, guys. So take a look at this schematic here. Now, there are two about two different types of setups. You know, you have the ones with the clean shot. That would be one that's looked more like this one on the left here. Okay, and then you have the basic ones without the clean shot. The clean shot is that it's a jet on the side on the right side of the shampoo that can kind of treat stains. You can spray and hit the stains and stuff like that. Okay, so the basic setup is going to be the same. The basic setup is you have a water receiver, a water tank receiver here. Okay, the water enters the unit through there, and then it kind of cycles its way through until it gets over to the pump. Okay, and when it gets to the pump, now it's shot out the pump, okay? And then it goes through the heater, cycles through the heater, out the heater, and then it's dispersed to either the floor or the upholstery. Okay, so take a look at that. All right. So now I'm going to show you with the overhead cam how this works. Okay. All right. So here we have here. Okay, so we have the jets, it's like we had before, right? And you have the heater here. So the water now is received in the back of the heater. Okay, it comes out of here. Okay, it will go into the back. Did I say the back of the heater? The back of the pump. I'm sorry, guys. The back of the pump. It comes out the front of the pump. It goes through the heater, cycles through. Well, this is more like this way. Comes out and then it's dispersed. Now, if it's taken the debris that's caked up inside that heater, what would happen? And when I say debris, I mean like soap scum. You know, sometimes people would use different type of chemicals in their shampoo, but really what's happening is any soapy material that's passing through the system when you shut the machine off, this heater is still hot. So it's going to kind of bake it a little bit in here. It's going to harden it over time. It's just going to get gunky. Okay. And then when you start to shoot water through it again, it's going to take some chunks of that with it. It'll pass through the system here and it'll just jam up everything. So if you're having a heater problem, these heaters, you can't really buy them anymore brand new. So if you're trying to replace this and you find yourself stuck, don't despair. This is what you do. Okay. You're going to take off you see that this hose that's coming from the pump. Okay, this is the hose the pump received the solution. Is going to pump it out here. So what we want to do, we want to just eliminate the heater altogether. Okay, let's pull this off. We're going to separate the part that connects to the exit of the heater, right, which is this T right here. See this right there. Okay, and we're going to take the one from the pump, and we're going to connect it directly here. Okay. Now, what I did now, what you can do, because you don't want it to crink like this. You don't want it to to be like that. Okay. So if you have to maybe shave off a little piece of this, what I did is I put the pump on the other side of this vacuum hose here that's taking heat away from the, sorry, couldn't see my hands here. That's taking heat away. There's a vacuum hose here, this here. This connects to one of these. Okay, this connects to these guys, okay? And actually I think it's up top and this is the bottom and this is the top. Okay, so that it connects to these. That's how this connection works with this pump. See that? So this is drawing air away from this uh, generator. Never got a name for this. But so all I did is I put the hose on the outside so it can have a curve. Okay. And but if you don't want to do that, because I had to take the screw out and put it back in and just kind of wrap the hose around that way. If you don't want to do that, you can just cut a little piece of this plastic, this tubing off, and that'll work. Okay, and there you go. Okay. Now I hope you can see what I did here, but let me kind of move these things out the way. So, recap before I'm finished. Recap, okay? This is your pump, and the water goes into the back of the pump and is being pumped out the front through this tube. And all we're doing is connecting the front tube to this T section right here instead of going through the heater, okay? And that is your hack. All right, and that'll fix it. And of course, you may want to just set it up right so everything now fits back again. You want to make sure that everything's going to fit into the, so tuck and snug everything and make sure everything fits properly. Okay, so you can put everything back, but it works. All right, just give it a shot. Now remember, your pump still has to be good. So when you eliminate the heater, the only thing you're really worrying about now at this point is going to be your solenoid. This is a brand new solenoid. A lot of the older ones look either peach or blue. This is a black one. Okay, and when I say black, I mean this coloring on the side here. All right, this is a new pump, and this is an old heater, and you can't get this anymore. So if the heater has issues, let's eliminate the heater because you don't need. If you have a brush that's scrubbing the carpet, you don't absolutely need a heater. If you notice, a lot of the newer Bissells don't even come with the heater. It comes with like heating air or something like that, but it's not necessary when you have a brush. Okay, the people that use heater that need it is if you have that straight shaft, that wand with the triangle head, and all you're doing is just sucking water out of a carpet. That you need heater to break down that stuff. But when you have a brush, the brush is actually doing all of that breaking down for you. So you don't need it. Okay, in those terms. And one last thing is, don't now substitute the heater for hot water because then you're gonna warp your tank. So don't put hot water. Lukewarm is fine, but don't put hot water inside your tanks. But this is a nice little hack because, again, these parts are not readily available. I don't know if another company is going to pick it up and try to sell it on Amazon or something like that. But for those who are stuck right now, this is a good hack for you. All right? Okay. Thanks for hanging out. Come back for more. All right.
Yes!